Topic 1. Divers have discovered the remains of a Finnish World War II aircraft downed by Moscow, providing insights into wartime aviation encounters between Finland and the Soviet Union. Details. Topic 2. Wall Street analysts recommend dividend-paying stocks with potential for steady income and growth, reflecting a trend towards investments with immediate yield and long-term value. Top analysts from Wall Street on the TipRanks platform have identified 3 attractive dividend stocks. The first is consumer product giant Kimberly-Clark, KMB, a dividend aristocrat that has raised dividends for over 50 consecutive years. Analyst Nick Modi from RBC Capital has raised the price target for KMB and has a positive outlook on the company's growth prospects. The second is CHRD Energy, CHRD, an oil and gas operator in the Williston Basin, which has recently completed the acquisition of Enerplus, strengthening its position. Analyst William Janella from Mizuho has maintained the price target for CHRD, emphasizing the synergistic effects of the acquisition. Lastly, tech stock Cisco Systems, CSCO, is returning capital to shareholders through dividends and stock repurchases. Analyst George Notter from Jefferies has maintained a positive outlook after Cisco's investor and analyst event, gaining a clearer understanding of the strategy behind the Splunk acquisition. These 3 analysts are ranked among the top on TipRanks, tracking over 18,800 analysts, and their evaluations show high success rates and average returns. Topic 3. America's top central banker comments on the normalization of the job market, prompting analysis of economic indicators and the impact of marketing on holiday traditions. The head of the U.S. Central Bank has recently stated that the labor market has returned to a state similar to before the COVID-19 pandemic, but the chief economist at ZipRecruiter disagrees. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell mentioned that the labor market has achieved a better balance since the central bank began raising interest rates from nearly zero in March 2022. However, Julia Pollack, chief economist at ZipRecruiter, says the current labor market has several key differences from 2019, and these differences are likely to persist. The current labor market is slower, companies are more cautious with layoffs and hiring, and workers are more careful about changing jobs. Additionally, remote work and flexible working arrangements have become much more common than before the pandemic. Meanwhile, there are concerns in France that a financial crisis could occur if the centrists collapse and the far-right populists become the most powerful force in parliament. French President Emmanuel Macron decided to hold early parliamentary elections after his party lost to the far right in the EU parliamentary elections. If such results occur, France may struggle to reduce its massive government debt and face problems in reducing the budget deficit. Upcoming key economic events include earnings releases from Lennar and Rajivoy, comments from Fed officials, the New York Fed's manufacturing index release, the Australian Central Bank's interest rate decision, US retail sales and business inventory reports, the Fed's industrial production data release, the National Association of Home Builders Housing Market Index, the Bank of England's interest rate decision, US housing starts and building permits data, jobless claims, the Philadelphia Fed's manufacturing index, CarMax's earnings release, S&P Global's economic activity survey, and existing home sales reports. Topic 4. Former President Trump suggests voters express opposition to taxes on tips amid various consumer reactions and community-focused initiatives. Former US President Donald Trump has encouraged supporters to spread the message of eliminating taxes on tips by writing it on restaurant receipts. Trump announced this plan at an event celebrating his 78th birthday, stating it would apply to all tip-receiving individuals, including restaurant workers and hoteliers. Trump first proposed